Good afternoon, everybody. Firstly, I would like to thank the organizers for giving me this opportunity to represent my organization and share my views. I would be talking on diagnostic market, Indian diagnostic market in today's forum. So, if we talk of data per se, the total diagnostic market, it constitutes of total 4% of overall healthcare market in India. Still, there are clinical lab pathology which constitutes 40%, and there are radiology and imaging which take care of rest of the 40% market. Today, here I would like to make one point that this organized sector in this diagnostic the market is quite fragmented. The only 10% of the health providers are only from the organized sector. By organized sector, I mean the players which are like corporate chains, which are into quality systems, which are into streamlining their processes, and rest of the market is quite fragmented by standalone units, and the only most of the areas in our country, if we leave apart metros, the quality of healthcare we all know today where we stand. No doubt we have come so far from the time we have got the new technologies in the country. Like sir was also mentioning in his presentation that today is the time when we really need to think back about where we have reached. No doubt we have best of talents available in our country and we have best of technology, but it is limited to the top metros, top 8 to 10 cities of our country. That's it. Rest of the population, today's headline story in the Hindustan Times was actually giving a shocking fact, which was like about more than 1 crore of women in the country, they have to travel 47 times the distance between Earth and Moon to just get drinking water. So this is where we stand today. See, importance of diagnostics in healthcare delivery, eminent doctors here, senior professors, they would definitely vouch for it that more than 70-80% of the decisions today are based on the diagnostic results. Because of so many complications, and there are whatever the care providers, they want to be sure of whatever treatment they are giving to the patients. So in that case, if our lab reports and our radiology reports are not trustworthy, if I may use that word, then obviously the quality of care gets affected to a very large extent. We have the pleasure of having ma'am here as the chairperson. I am sure she would agree with me. The level of accreditation as far as the labs and the radiology centers are concerned is still very poor in our country. Out of total 60,000 labs, which we can count as number of labs, organized labs, only 200 are today NABL accredited. So we have a long way to go. Here, keeping my presentation very short and crisp, I would just like to make two simple points here. One, today we are standing at a point wherein we need to think of innovative methodology of taking this healthcare, whatever we've achieved so far in our country, to rest of our country, not limiting it to only metros and the high-end tertiary care hospitals. Maybe when a MRI machine becomes redundant in a high-end hospital, we can refurbish it and take it to a smaller town, wherein it increases the accessibility for those people who are living in that area, and it improves the quality of care for them. And second point is that we need to really work towards getting the accreditation and quality. Today we say that medical tourism is one of the key things for our Indian healthcare market. We are trying to compete ourselves with nations like Singapore and Hong Kong in terms of medical tourism. But we have to get accreditation as one of our key focus areas to be able to reach there. These are the two thoughts which I wanted the group to leave with. Thank you very much for this opportunity.